Beetlejuice vibes today. Hello and welcome to my channel. This is the Indigo Jo channel and I am an intuitive tarot reader. Today I'm going to be answering the question of what do they admire about me? And this is going to be for whoever the specific person you have in your mind is, or it could be a group of people. So I have the 3 piles that you can choose from in front of me, and it goes from left to right, starting with hematite, agerine, and euclase. We have a very diverse group of crystals today, but I'm gonna go ahead and show you a close-up of these 3 piles so you can choose the one that you intuitively feel is right for you. Once you have intuitively selected the best option for you, go ahead and click on the timestamp that I put in the description below for your reading. Hi, pile 1. This is for those of you who chose the hematite crystal card pile. Let's get into your reading on what do they admire about you. Wow, so getting started here, just looking at the hematite card, which is the stone that you chose, every time I look at this card, I just look at, there's like a face in the center of the stone, and she's just very strong. Like, it seems like someone who's very strong-willed, very headstrong, like a force to be reckoned with, someone who will not take no for an answer, someone who's very adamant about their goals and will achieve whatever it is they set out to do, whatever they put their mind on. I don't know if my words are making sense today, but whatever it is that they're seeking, they will always find, kind of situation. And I feel like that's how this person sees you, as someone who is just so powerful and so earthy and grounded and practical and logical and very intelligent as well. And it's interesting that we have the Leo card as well, because I feel like Leo is kind of the symbol of strength. In my opinion, it's the strength card in tarot. It's the lion. It's the king of the jungle, the powerful top of the food chain type of person, someone who will always seek to achieve whatever it is that they want to achieve, like not just the dreamer, but also the doer. And on top of that, just looking at this card, I feel like this person thinks that you are like gorgeous, like extremely beautiful or handsome, just like a force to be reckoned with, like someone like that popular girl or guy in school, like someone who just has it all, like seemingly is like almost perfect. And just looking at the face of the woman in this card, it kind of reminds me of Kim Kardashian, and she's a Libra, so you guys could be a Leo or a Libra or have that heavily in your chart. I'm also seeing an influence of Venus very heavily in this reading, meaning that you guys are very beautiful people. You're very creative, artistic, I was gonna say opportunistic, but meaning that like you guys are like abundant, like you have a lot of opportunities that Venus just blesses you with. So I think you guys have really good luck as well. But it's like you're kind of adamant about like what it is you want. Like you guys know what you want, and then you go after it, and you know how to take the practical steps in order to achieve it. And this person really admires that about you. So to clarify the Leo, we got the High Priestess. So this person really sees you as being someone who is intuitive, knowledgeable, highly, highly intelligent, and you might even be a tad bit secretive, like, and mysterious, and like have like a seductive quality to you as well. Like you keep a lot of things to yourself. On the outside, people, they know not to mess with you. It's like they know that you are like this powerful energy, but they don't really know why. It's like people just can sense that you're like a powerful person, and they can sense your energy, and it's like you guys have a really big energy, but you also are like kind of unassuming, very subtle. You still tend to be approachable, which is nice, and it's like maybe you guys also kind of have these two very heavy energies to you, like a very prominent feminine energy and a very prominent masculine, but it's like well balanced. It's like you're very, very feminine, but also very, very masculine at the same time. So it's like you guys have this healthy balance between the two energies, and that makes you even more attractive to other people. And then we have the Goddess card. Light attribute, the feminine expressed through wisdom, nature, life force, and sensuality. So you guys could have like tan or like darker skin or long hair, curly hair, anything like that. But this person definitely admires and is attracted to your look in general because they think you're very beautiful. They find you to be very feminine, whether you resonate with feminine or masculine. They sense this femininity to you that they think is very just like divine and soft and beautiful and basically goddess-like. And I would be a little cautious of that because I feel like this person really puts you on a pedestal. Like they definitely think you're like a goddess essentially. So yeah, clarifying that is the Ace of Pentacles. So I feel like this person sees you as being very abundant as well. It's like your goddess nature attracts a lot of financial abundance to you. Like you have such good luck, like you have this Venus energy, like lady luck, I would say, so much so that you don't really have to do much. You just attract like abundance to you. And this person views you as being kind of wealthy. Like they see you as being very wealthy, and it's not for lack of hard work. It's just you guys naturally have this ability to bring and manifest things to you. And it's almost kind of like in a witch, not a witch, but witch manifester, whatever you guys want to call it. Like this person feels like you have this like ability to just make things happen, things that normal people would just be like, oh, that would never happen to me in a million years. You guys can just bring to you. And yeah, and they see you as also being just very like intelligent, and you guys probably read a lot or you have an interest in literature or the arts, and you have this like complex nature to you, like I said before, where it's like on the outside people can meet you and think, oh, they're like pretty outgoing, they're pretty extroverted, they're easy to get along with, they're very powerful. And then on the inside, it's like you guys also have this side to you that's kind of like quiet and meek, and maybe you show both sides to like different people or something, but they see this side of you too that's a little bit just like introverted and maybe a tad bit shy, but just kind of likes to like keep to yourself sometimes and read a book or write something or just think about things, and being very intelligent and logical, and just like kind of like a Virgo energy where it's like you guys are just like philosophers in a way. Yeah, but more so like overthinking about something, but not necessarily overthinking. You know what I'm saying? Am I making any sense? It's like you guys are really, what's the word? I just think of that sculpture of the thinking man that's called like the Thinker, where he's just sitting with his fists to his chin, just like pondering life. I feel like that's you guys sometimes. Like sometimes you think so much into one subject that it's like you're cracking some kind of code, like but it's something that this person really admires, or it's like, wow, they're so smart, on top of being like beautiful, on top of being powerful, on top of being lucky, like intuitive, all of those things. And clarifying that card, we have Four of Wands. So I think this person kind of sees you as being the whole package, like someone they could be in a long-term relationship with, or possibly even marry, someone that they could be with for a long time, and someone they could possibly like start a family with or start a household with, go into business with, something like that. Like this person sees you as being like very, very reliable. And then we have Owl. So I love this card, it's so beautiful. we have like a woman here with a mask, and her mask kind of looks like an owl's face, but it says follow your intuition. So this person sees you as being very, very intuitive, which kind of goes with that feminine high priestess energy we were talking about earlier. But I think with this card specifically, I'm just sensing that like this kind of goes with the multifacetedness of you. Like your nature is just very multifaceted. Like you can't really pin you down, just they can't really define you as one thing. Like, they can't just say, oh, she's just pretty, or she's just smart, or she's just extroverted, or she's just intuitive. It's like you have so many facets to your nature and to your personality, and the softer side of you kind of hides behind the mask of like the rest of you. And when they see the softer side of you coming out, the intuitive side, the emotional side, they really view that as being like extra special and rare and beautiful as well. And I think they see that you have a connection to nature and to animals that's very beautiful to them, and it's just like flowy and divine. So it's like not only can you be very headstrong, but you can also go with the flow as well. And that's clarified by the Queen of Cups. So yeah, you guys could have some water signs in your chart. So that would be Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. But basically this is someone who is in tune with their heart space and with their emotions as well, and can be very vulnerable and open up romantically to someone or intimately to someone. And yeah, that just goes to show how diverse you are as a person. But this person really, really admires you in general. I would honestly say that they just like you a lot. Let's just go with that. And I hope this reading resonated with you. If it did, please leave me a like, comment, or subscribe, and I'll see you in a future reading. Thanks. Bye. Hi, Pile 2. This is for those of you who chose the Agerine crystal card pile. Let's get into your reading. So getting started here, you guys picked the Agerine stone, and the Agerine stone is all about standing firm in your morals and your values and your personal truth. So I feel like this person really admires that you're a very honest person, and you're a very genuine and authentic person, and you always will stick to your personal values and morals over what anyone else is trying to coerce you to do, what the media is feeding you, and what, say, your family or your friends had hoped that you would want to do. You will always stick to your own truth and what you want for yourself in your life. And this person really, really admires that about you, and they think that that's actually quite refreshing in this day and age when we have so many different things that influence us, and the media is always in our ear. We're always online. We're always checking out what everyone else is doing, and you guys kind of do your own thing, and that's what this person really enjoys. I'm sensing you guys could be an air sign, so Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. We have the Gemini card here, and immediately I just was drawn to the dueling dragons in this card. There's like the ice dragon and the fire dragon, and they're kind of like at odds with each other, but at the same time, the two people that make up the Gemini are connected. So it's like you have this dual nature to you that sometimes can be at odds with itself. So maybe you guys will say one thing one day and then change your mind the next day, but it's always in alignment with your truth. So it's true to who you are, but sometimes who you are can be a little like impulsive, can be a little like indecisive sometimes, and this person actually is okay with that. I mean, obviously this is what they admire, so they're saying like it's not a bad thing. It's just like very admirable that you guys will always choose like your truth no matter what. So even if like you said you wanted to do something 3 months ago and then you planned on doing it 3 months in, if you're like, you know what, I really don't want to do this anymore, like you will stick to your gut and your integrity, and you'll just be like, I'm not going to do it anymore because I don't, that's not the truth of me right now. And this person like loves that about you. Let's see. So clarifying that, we have the Fool card. So the Fool is all about taking risks. It's all about like ignorance is bliss sort of thing. It's all about not caring what other people think and just doing you. And that's definitely what I'm seeing here in these cards, is like that's how they view you, as someone who doesn't care about other people's opinions and just kind of carves your own path in life. And then we also have the King of Pentacles, clarifying that as well. So it's like no matter what, you're going to be stable, you're going to be okay, because you're in like this king energy. Like you control your life and you control how it goes, and you somehow make it work. Like no matter what, you can ground it down to earth and make it work for you. So even though you take a lot of risks, you somehow make it work, and you bring in a lot of the money and the stable finances as well, or at least that's how they view you. So you're always going to do things your way, and no one's going to be able to stop you. And then we have the Journey card. So what I love about this card, it's kind of like this young woman walking on this bridge, and she's guided by this light. There's a lot of different ways she can go, and I don't think she's really taking one specific path. I think she's just letting the light guide her, and she's got all these bags with her, and she's just kind of like her hands just kind of floating in the wind. I feel like this person views you in that way, like a free spirit, someone who's like, you know what, the universe is guiding me, like my path is guiding me, everything's gonna be okay. So it's like, you know when to surrender to the universe, and you're always going to stick to what your intuition is telling you and where your intuition is leading you over these false messiahs, or whatever people kind of tell you, like this unsolicited advice people will give to you. You're always going to follow what you think is right and your own personal morals over whatever anyone wants to tell you. And yeah, this person loves that about you, that you're able to kind of just start over. Like whenever you feel like starting over, you will start over. And I feel like maybe you're someone who moves around a lot or travels a lot or is okay with traveling, and this person loves that about you as well. Like you're just this kind of like I said, like free spirit, like fairy energy, someone who will just go where the wind blows sort of thing. And they also love that you're kind of like a pacifist, or you seek peace at all times. I think you guys are really spiritual. I'm sensing you have this strong sense of spirituality to you as well. You guys know how to have fun in a group. I feel like you guys can be like the life of the party when you want to be, and you know how to party, you know how to have a good time, you know how to converse. I feel like you guys could also be kind of extroverted, or you just are very good with communication. And also it comes from an authentic place, like a heart place. It's not just like talking to talk. Like you are a very caring person, and all of your communication kind of stems from that as well. And let's see, Peacock, raise your standards. So yeah, I think you guys kind of know who you are. You're very in tune with yourself, so you're very self-aware, and because of that, it's like you know what you deserve in life, and you have this set of standards for like how people are going to treat you. And you're a very special person. This person thinks you're very special, and they want to be the one to like meet you at those standards, and they want to be able to, I guess, partner up with you. Like I'm seeing the two little peacocks up here that are in love, and like I think this person wants to be your equal, and they want to take care of you and be your partner in some way. But they feel like they need to kind of raise up to your standards to be at your level in order for that to happen. And I think maybe this person views you as being a little indecisive about them. Like you're not sure if they're going to be able to meet you at that level, but that's what they're hoping that you will do. And it seems like you have a lot of choices, because you are this like beautiful spirit that a lot of people admire, and you're such a rare person and such a rare beauty as well. and you are just abundant in general. Like, you have things sorted out, you have a life plan for yourself, and this person sees that. So it's like you kind of have the pick of the litter as far as like who you want to be with, who you want to hang out with. And it's like you can be picky, and that's what they love, is that you are picky when it comes to who you spend your time with and who you give your energy to, because you deserve that. You deserve an equal balance in your relationships. And also, just pointing this out, we have King of Pentacles and Queen of Pentacles. So I feel like this person wants to be like your match, because this is like soulmate energy here, and they hope that that will be the case in the future. So look out for that as well. That's all I have for you, Pile 2. So if you resonate with it, please leave me a like, comment, or subscribe, and I will see you in a future reading. Thanks. Bye. Hi, Pile 3. This is for those of you who chose the Euclase crystal card pile. Let's get into your reading. Okay, so let's see. First of all, you guys picked the Euclase stone, and immediately just upon looking at this card, I see, like, I get a sense of like a philosopher. Like, there's this elderly man with a stone on his third eye, and I just get like a feeling of calm and intuition, like intuitive calm from this card. And what I know about the stone in general, it's all about trusting your divine guidance and your inner wisdom, and it's all about extreme intuition and choosing intuition over fear. So I feel like your person views you as being highly intuitive, and someone who doesn't let their fear get in the way of their faith. So that's what this person really admires about you. And then getting into your cards, we have the water card here starting off. And it's weird because like when I looked at this card, I immediately looked at the woman's eyes, and there's like a streak of red in the woman's eyes. And that just reminded me of Mars, and Mars energy is all about taking action. It's all about this like stormy kind of energy, and that combined with water makes me feel like you guys have like this scorpionic energy to you. So you guys can be a Scorpio, or just have these characteristics of someone who is very intuitive, very in tune with their emotions, caring, loving, nurturing, but also just so powerful and very forceful as well. It's like, you know things, you know a lot of things, and you can like see right through people. You can see into the core of who they are, and that kind of scares people a little bit. That kind of will, I don't know, make people feel a little uncomfortable, but this person actually loves that about you. Like, you have this like mystery to you, and this just knowledge that you can even see like in your eyes. I feel like this person really likes your eyes because they have like a sense of mystery to them and a sense of like wisdom to them at the same time. And they feel like you're very like sensual. I'm getting like a feminine vibe as well. So they love that about you. They think you can be quite the charmer, quite seductive, and someone who draws a lot of attention to you sexually. This clarified by the Three of Pentacles in reverse, which makes me think that you guys kind of go off on your own a lot. Like, maybe you are one of those people who likes your own company. Maybe you're an introvert, someone who enjoys being alone, because that gives you time to work on your creative projects. And I do think with all of this water influence and energy here, you guys are really creative people, and it's like you have this very intense world in your heads. Like, you have a whole nother world going on like in your mind, and you kind of express that through your creativity, through art, through writing, through any kind of hobby you guys have. That's how you express your creativity. So I'm also getting a heavy like Pisces energy here as well. This person loves that about you, like loves that you work on your art, loves your attraction to art. Even like I'm getting books, so maybe you guys read a lot as well, but this person just like has this like secret crush on you, I feel like, where it's like they kind of view you from a distance and they don't want you to know that they're like peeking, but they are, because they're really interested in you and they find you very interesting. But sometimes it's hard to get close to you because you are so comfortable being on your own, and you're like one of those people who's okay with being by themselves. So it's like, you know, in those stereotypical high school movies where there's always like the one loner or the rebel, or the one that just like sticks out from the crowd and like goes and does their own thing. I think that's how they view you, and they think that you're very cool. Like you just have this like coolness to you. But we also have damsel here. So understanding the nature of healthy romance inspires you to rely on yourself. Okay, so this person with the damsel energy, I feel like you guys have this quality to you where it's like you feel very misunderstood, or people misunderstand you a lot, and it makes you feel kind of alone. And they see that in you, and it's like you're like their muse in a way, where it reminds me of that song where it's like, this is the story of a girl who cried a river and drowned the whole world. It's like that's how they view you. It's like this beautifully misunderstood, angelic being who fell from heaven and is now trapped here on earth. Like that sort of poetic energy. Like that's how they view you, as like just this mysterious angel type person. And yeah, they see you as being very beautiful, very feminine. You inspire them to create their own art. Like you're kind of a light to this person. You're an inspiration to this person, and you're like their world. We have the world card to clarify this. And just seeing as this woman here is basically naked, I'm getting an image of like the Birth of Venus painting. They think you're very beautiful. They think you're very feminine. They think you have a lot of eyes on you. Like maybe you do something with social media, or you are famous in some way, but they think a lot of people want to be near you and want your energy, and they feel like they have to kind of compete for you or argue with people to get your attention or something like that. But I'm getting some kind of jealous vibes from them though, like when you're giving other people your attention, so that's kind of cute. But they definitely put you high up on some pedestal to them. And then we have attachment. So with this card, I kind of feel like just looking at the woman and the way she's holding like this mask, I don't know if you can see it, it kind of reminds me of Shakespeare. So like you're like the Romeo, no, you're the Juliet to their Romeo, or switch it based on like energies. But it's like they kind of see you as being like their counterpart, but maybe it hasn't, like things haven't aligned for you guys to be together yet. But it's like, you know how Shakespeare writes a lot of tragedies? It's like you're the star of a Shakespearean tragedy. Like this person kind of views you as this like very misunderstood type of person. And even in the picture, she's wearing all white and kind of looks angelic. So yeah, it's like you guys, you're definitely very different than a lot of people that this person knows, I think. It's like you listen to different kinds of music, you like different kinds of art, you speak in a way that is kind of different than this person is used to, but they feel like you're more like them than anyone they've ever met. So it's like, while you're feeling alone and misunderstood, this person is relating to you and feeling almost like you're like their counterpart, like they finally met someone that's like them. But yeah, I'm getting this energy. It's like they feel like you don't want to be here. It's kind of like you're trapped on Earth or something. And they can resonate with that. They relate to that because that's how they feel as well. And then we have the King of Cups here. So it's like they feel like they can be the counterpart to you because you give a lot of Queen of Cups energy. And with the King of Cups here, it's like they feel like they can be that special, that mirror to you in some way. Like they can be that counterpart to you because they feel like you guys are kind of like the same person in two different bodies or something. So that's really beautiful. And then we have Archangel Gabriel, messenger of creativity and hope. And this card is so beautiful. So yeah, it's like the angel here with all of the little children that the angel's taking care of and guiding, and it's like that's how they view you, as being just this angelic spirit, someone who's very, very heavily empathic. So sometimes that might put you in like bouts of depression or sadness, because you can just feel all of this intense energy around you, and it sticks to you like glue, and it can get you really down sometimes. But they want to be there to like help lift you up, and they just see how well you are with animals, with children, with innocent beings. And it's because you kind of have that spirit in you as well, of being this innocent person who just wants to care and love people. And maybe you've been taken for granted because of that like sweet innocent energy you have, and they want to be this like knight for you that comes in, that storms in with their sword and battles anyone off of you to protect you. And it's like they view you as like this very pure, innocent energy, and they want to be the counterpart to you that comes in and kind of saves you in a way, or like is like that white knight for you that can help you, and you can just continue being this sweet messenger of creativity and hope for everyone. So that's all I have for you, pile 3. I hope it resonated for you. If it did, please leave me a like, comment, or subscribe, and I'll see you in a future reading. Thank you. Bye.